Good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are. This is another good afternoon, lovely one that we are having this day. Remember, we have been off for some time, so today I just decided let me do our live this afternoon since it has not been possible for us to resume our evenings program. And remember, we are both actually live on Facebook, that is Azimio Inawezekana for Raila the Fifth, and on the other end of YouTube, you can find us in YouTube, Azimio Inawezekana Raila TV. Or feel free to be part and parcel to this program to this afternoon, and feel free to be one of our guests. We have shared our link on the comment section, and you can use the link in joining us. And thank you very much, our viewers. This is another good day, and I just thought of coming up with the topic, and our topic today is going to be about our Zinio affairs. And today we are having a question that do you think Baba, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, should warm up for the presidency of 2027 or not? And remember, we would love to have Azimio that is so much formidable, Azimio that is so much strong, Azimio that is in a position of taking care of the business of the day. And to be prepared early is much more good than waiting until it will be late. Remember, most of our Azimio people were saying that, because we never prepared ourselves early, when Mr. Tourist Ruto was campaigning, we were not, blah, blah, and all that. So, and that is the reason why we have decided to be live. I can see my brother Walter. Hello to you. We have Sampo Okech, no Achie Kalonzo. We have our sister Fatu Nasimi Beatrice Njaya. Good afternoon. You're watching from Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you for your prayers. Be blessed, and good afternoon to you. We would love to hear about your opinion and idea. You can equally join our live. Josril Joe, a big no. Thank you very much, Justas Makoha. No to support Kalonzo Musyoka, who has stood with him for the long. Be deputized by Mudavadi. I'll come back to that because I don't know how it will go by Mudavadi deputizing Kalonzo, since Mudavadi is in another coalition and we are from two different coalitions. Edwin Onditi is saying no. We have Joel Ondero. Straight no, we should support Kalonzo instead. He doesn't want to lose his legacy status. Thank you very much. Caroline Malesi, no. Honorable Esther Nafula Kalonzo. Caroline Malesi, no. Komolo, engineer. I think he's going to write something in a few. We have Lilian Nafula, all Kama Deep State will fail in 2022. What of now when he is not in government? Will never vote again. We'll urge you that in the coming elections you just vote, since your vote is your right and it counts. Keep Walter Rock, let him try his luck, otherwise he won't. So, our viewers, thank you very much for those that have joined, the ones that have given out the opinion through the comment section. You can use the link in joining our live stream so that you can be part and parcel to the guests in this panel. Remember to share our program with your friends, with your family, with your contacts. Share. When you share, you give other people the opportunity to be in a position of catching up with us. So what I want to say, and there's no day that there's no politics, because, and I want to give a very simple example. Yesterday, you saw Mr. Tourist Ruto was at Rongai, and on his way coming back to Nairobi, he decided to start politicking instead of working. He started promising people, telling people, unajua hiyo barabara tutatengeneza. It's something that was promised during their campaigns. He's still promising. Unaona hiyo sewage tutatengeneza. They promised, they're still promising. So I just thought it will be prudent that we start thinking ahead and we start thinking towards and being in the line of politics. Now, most of we would love to understand who will be in charge of our Azimio, whether we'll change the name or not. We have our brother Stephen Siaya. Baba is still our president 2022. Thank you very much, my brother. I would love each and everyone to be in a position of telling us what he thinks. Baba is not within; he's outside the country, and he went out for he went to the foreign land for 10 days, and he's going to be back immediately. He'll be back. We are going to start having serious campaigns here and there. We are going to start having more rallies, and we are going to start, at the end of the day, we have to streamline the government, since the government of the day have decided to misbehave. So we are going to be in a position to make sure that they are into line and they're into order. We call them into order. We'll make sure that what they promised are happening, since everybody is crying here and there. We have our so let me continue by reading few of comments. Baba, he must warm up for 2027. Baba the 6th, inawezekana. David Omolo, no. Baba, why no? Ameuliza swali. Jambo. Grace Kudia, is Baba eligible to run in 2027 constitutionally? My sister, my dear Grace Kudia, Baba is eligible to run up to until that day that he would feel it's fit for him not to run anymore. So if you ask me, the answer is yes. That is the reason why we are asking. I would love to listen from what you think, how you feel, and what you think should be done. Because most of what is happening today, I believe everybody have listened to people, Kenyans of all walk. This is our brothers from Azimio, some of them, and our brothers from Kenya Kwanza. Everybody is asking where Baba is and why Baba is not coming out and speaking. And if at all we want Baba to speak, if at all we are asking why Baba is silent, why Baba is not coming out gun blazing and keeping the government of the day in check. So that is the reason why I came up with this with that topic today. Do you think Baba, the Right Honorable, my president Raila Odinga, should warm up for presidency of 2027 or not? So kindly, you can use our link on the comment section. Just configure your camera and audio with StreamYard, and you will be in. It will be so much more easy. Our sister Grace have said, oh great, Baba is still our president for the Kenyans we have in Switzerland. Thank you very much, and be blessed. My sister, you can join. You can be part and parcel to the panel. At least we will listen to your idea and how you think things should be. What I have seen in the past days makes me think, and it has made me to think. Number one, let me apologize. We have been offline a bit with our evening programs. I had my daughter was sick, and I had to attend to her. And my co-administrator, Mr. Eric Kinywa, equally was held up here and there. And also, he was on those counties that networks or that are not that stable. So it wasn't that possible for us to host our to do our hosting. We are sorry, and I believe that we are going to be forgiven. Feel free to be part and parcel to this conversation. So you can use our link on the comment section, and I believe that through the link, it will be so much more easy for you to join. And our question is, should Baba won for presidency of 2027 or not? And remember, you can support our program, our live conversation, through we have our number on the screens. And thank you very much. Furthermore, those that are following me on my personal account, that is Boniface Ouma, those that saw the other day when I posted the picture of my daughter at hospital and joined me in prayers, thank you very much for the support. Thank you and believe, thank you so much. So let's proceed. Let me read one comment, then we proceed. I'm very much more ready for to campaign for him, like I did in 2022. I'm only waiting for him to officially declare that he's on the race. Mambo mengine mniachie pia mimi nijipange. Wakigundua mitandao tunagundua, wakiapisha tunaapisha. Baba the sixth inawezekana. That is from our brother Aye Baba. Then we have MC Dayala amesema I will campaign for him door to door. The reason why we are asking and would love to know if you think and feel that Baba should be back on the race or not, kindly use our comment section in giving out your what you think, how you feel it should go, and how you feel it should be. So remember, we campaigned, and our campaign was high rocketed. We had a serious campaign. You remember those days that Baba used to do like about 5 rallies in a day. Apart from 5 rallies in a day, Baba could have Baba used to, apart from the rallies, you remember, from a point to another point to another point, road rallies, blah, stadium. Then the secret meetings that Baba were hosting them. In a day, Baba could host secret meetings of not less than between 4, 5, 10, and another. 2022, our campaign was a serious one. But now, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, he is my president, but he is not sitting at the throne. He will still remain to be my president until my death, but he's not sitting on the seat. So, should we warn Baba for 2027, or who should be? And if you think Baba shouldn't, then who is the man? Who do you think can take these people head on? Who do you think can take the campaigns? Yeah? Can do something different? Who do you think these people, remember, from the start when, from the start of the campaigns, remember immediately Baba became serious with these campaigns. And you remember Mr. Toris Turuto used to say that, my main competitor is President Raila Odinga. And actually, they're in the government today. He's the selected president. And instead of working, is out there. Even with these deputies, they are out there lamenting, telling people about Mara, our main competitor, never did. Until the other day, I heard them saying that the Hustlers Fund want to be free, different what people are being promised during the campaigns. And the reason why they were saying that it won't be free, it's because their main competitor did something which I don't know, but that is life. So, okay, I can see on our inbox we have one of us saying that I'm not reading. So let me read one of the comments that we proceed. Ja Comfort is saying, if only he's going to steal election, There's no democracy in taking the top seat. If you cannot rig, let him keep off. We don't need another heart attack. Thank you very much, my brother, for your idea. We appreciate and we respect. But don't you think that that will take Kenya back? You know, Kenya is a laughing stock today because you talk to different people from different countries, they will tell you that oh, nobody feels okay when they see a country get the president through coup or through having a stolen presidency. So a stolen election for someone to be president. So I don't think a safe-stealing election will be the best option. We need to maintain our level of democracy. Actually, we need to fight so that it can go much more higher. What we are seeing today, a cabinet full of thieves and all that, shouldn't be the idea of the day. But thank you. We have Ongocho basis. To me, I believe Baba can stand for Kalonzo this time around because when we are not careful as Kenyans, Drake, as Kenyans Drake, now will rule for the rest of his life. But when he supports Kalonzo, we will win this. So our brother Basil is saying that Baba needs to stand down and leave Kalonzo take the mantle. Thank you very much. So kindly share our program, share with your people all over. Share it so that at least it can reach the wider coverage and at least we can have those that are not following us, we give them the opportunity to listen to us too. Let me say this. The country that we are today is a country where a lot of things are being taken for granted, if you may ask me. Na Kiswahili wanasema kwanza mapema ni nzuri zaidi. So if we can have a plan of knowing things at advanced stages, then we'll be at a position of preparing ourselves nicely at advanced stages. We'll be at a position of knocking each and every door at advanced stages. Then the overall thing that we'll have to do, we'll have to make sure that we teach our people, we let them know and understand how the government functions and everything that happens within the government, so that we can be in a position of moving forward. Number one. Number two, we'll be in a position of knowing exactly where we're heading as a country. Because right today, if you ask anybody where we are heading, a lot of our people doesn't know where we are heading as a country because the country itself is confused. And the country is confused because the people at the helm of the power are so much confused more than us. And that is the reason why I'm saying that when we have civic education at advanced stages, we'll have the best out of everything. At least we'll be in a position of making sure that we have talked to our people, we have made our people understand where we are heading as a country. We'll be at least letting our people understand that the kind of the people that we need at the helm of the power are the people of which caliber and people of which character and all that. Because right now, both of us can agree that what we are having in this country is total joke. Because remember the other day, ODPP decided to drop a lot of cases here and there. Those were corrupt cases. The cases that were being dropped, they were corrupt cases. The reason why they were being dropped, God knows. You ask me, I don't know. It isn't easy for me to explain anything. So through that is the reason why if you go much more deeper down and you start asking yourself a very simple question. And the question you ask yourself a question, Rob, as a country, where are we heading? Where we are heading as a country isn't possible today for anybody to understand, since the top-notch leadership is so confused. The only best of what is happening before them today, they are doing a try and error thing with the government. I think they are still in campaign mode. They are campaigning because you can see until yesterday they were still down at Kajiado campaigning, promising people, telling people that, we will do, we will do, we will do. Now ask yourself a very simple question. Do we still need to be in a position of telling people we will, or we should be at a point of or we should be at a point of saying that at this moment and juncture, this is what we are working on. Number one, by coming up with the policies. After coming up with policies, working on a way forward on making sure that we have the best economy before us. Yeah, so things like so. Where I am seated, at some point I get not to understand absolutely what went wrong and where did the rain start beating us from. But one thing I do understand is that we have a government that was not ought to be, those people that was not ought to be in the government, since they never won and they were selected by a few individuals here and there. Anyway, that is past. Now, what do we need to work on today? That is another serious and bigger question. What we need to work on today, we need to understand where we're heading to as a country. Because if we don't understand where we're heading to as a country, then that leaves us at a point that will leave us, or we leave a society that is so vulnerable, a society that will be equally confused, a society that will not understand where it needs to be at the moment and in the coming days and in the future, a society that where everybody won't be in a position of being himself. Today, you go around this country, you'll come to realize and understand that in each and every corner, everybody is crying. The reason why everybody is crying is because of the inflation is so high. Economy, we don't have economy as a country. It's neither here nor there. What we have is nothing. Prices of everything have decided to skyrocket. It's almost to the end of the world in terms of height. So you go much more deeper, you will come to realize that the government of today isn't doing what needs to be done. They are not properly, I think they got into power not understanding what exactly they needed to do. And that is the reason why we need to, as soon as today, we need to start by coming up with proper ways of handling our ways out here. Number one, how do we go down in making sure that we have a proper channel of winning the election coming? That is will be in 2027. Number one, we need to know who will be at the top leading the Azimio. Yeah, that is the reason why I'm asking this question. And the question is if we should warm Baba for 2027 or not. So we have Don Oduori. Why not? Baba is our hero. He can still make it. Thank you very much, my brother. We have David Mercy. No, we need Baba to support Kalonzo this time round. Thank you very much. Sorry. So, what do you think? How do you feel it should be? Kindly, you can use our link in the comment section in joining us, so that at least you can be part and parcel to the conversation and be the guest. And I believe that we'll get a conversation that will cut across the board, and we'll get to understand where we need to be, where we are heading. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So up to the point, up to this juncture, I believe and that you can use our link on the comment section in joining us. We would love to listen to you. We'd love to hear you. I can see we have one MD Mercy at Gmail. He or she is trying to join, but it's written on my screen that device is not connected. I don't know why you can refresh your phone or your laptop so that you can be connected and you can be part and parcel of this conversation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We have our brother David Obai saying, Jack Comfort. Jack Comfort, you are right, bro. That is the reply from one of the. Let me see if I can take out our brother or sister that is trying to join, so that it can be easy for him or her to rejoin. Kindly use the link on the comment section. Just configure your camera and audio with the StreamYard, and it's going to be much more easy for you to join us so that we can have this conversation. Remember, we are asking this question because, as earlier I did say, that there is no early days in politics. There is no any day that anybody will tell you that, you know, we are relaxing today. So politics is a game, and this is a game where it's like a gamble. People get to go much more deeper in gambling. People ask everything. People even decide to spend their fortune in gambling, and that is now politics. We as a new family, remember, we spend our resources in one way or the other, because at some point you decided to go somewhere to convince someone to vote Baba, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, the Right Honorable President Raila Odinga. Yeah, and that is the resource, because you took your time and to convince someone, you used your money in buying someone chai. So until where we are today, yeah, we will not say that this is a subject that we can talk about. We have to talk about it, and that is the reason why I've decided to bring the topic up. Oh, Ken Malik, my brother, sorry to inform you that I deregistered. My brother Malik, what did you register? What did you deregister from? Did you register yourself from IEBC or what? If I don't know. But if that is the case, I would love you use our link on the comment section so that at least you can join this conversation. And I believe that at least you can explain to us more of what happened on your end and the reason why you took the road that you decided to take. So thank you very much for those that have joined. Remember to share our program with your friends, with your community, family, your contacts all over. And I believe that when you share, you give other people the opportunity to watch us. So where we are today, you as a Zimio family, yeah, I'm asking, when we are asking a very simple question. Do you think Baba, the Right Honorable, my President Raila Odinga, should warm up for presidency in 2027 or not? That is our question tonight. The reason why we are asking this question, we would love to understand where we want to head as a country, where we want to head as a coalition, where we want to head as those parties that are in our coalition. Yeah, you as a voter, what do you think? What do you think should happen? That is now the main question. So up to this point and thereafter, I will tell you that we have a country. The country today is not being driven in the right direction. The country today, nobody is feeling okay. Since almost everything is in a mess, that is a fact. And there's nothing we can do about that. The only best that we can do, number one, is to start our preparation in advance. And that advance is today. The earlier we start with preparing our coalition, ourselves, our mental health, is the better for us. And that is the reason why we would love to understand, what do you think should happen? Should Baba warm for 2027 or not? Yeah. Ainga de Waisa Drache. I don't know if I've read the name nice correctly. Kindly explain. Do you think, what with the level of last campaign, including support from more city president, is it possible to win? The possibility of us winning, you know, I think there's something that our people doesn't get to understand. The question that we should be asking ourselves is that, are we in the position of sitting at the seat? Because Baba won, that is back in 2007. Baba won, that is back in 2013. Baba won, that is back in 2017. Baba won, that is yesterday on the 9th election, then the 9th August 2022 election. So Baba have been winning, but sitting at that throne, that is what the problem is. So we should be asking ourselves, are we in a position to sit at the seat? Yeah. And what exactly do we need to do so that we can be sitting at the throne, at the seat of the throne? Because there must be something. I believe that in the near future, some days coming, we'll come back with, actually, remember, there are these times that our people and our supporters, there's a new family, were requesting that we do as a new postmortem, and a lot of our people say that, we are not ready for it. It's that much more early. We are still hurting. We can't do it now. But I think and believe that we'll have that moment soon. The reason why we'll have that moment, because we will have to evaluate what happened. Why did what happened happen? We'll have to come to terms with what happened, and we'll have to realize and understand what are the nitty-gritties, things that we were not supposed to do, things that Baba did wrong, things that Baba ought not to do, things that people that were handling Baba did wrong, things that so and so did wrong, and what was supposed to be done right. Because we will not keep until another election campaign period reaches before we do our postmortem. If you agree with me, my brother, there, your question is so broad. Your question is so broad. It needs an explanation, a serious one. But since our today's topic is not lining with what I'm thinking, I'll not go much more deeper into what I'm thinking. But I just want to touch about it. I just want to talk about top key part of it. Number one, Baba have been winning. You take that to the bank. They will bank it for you. The only problem, because I don't want to give you false hope and promise, is that they will not give you a loan with my word, but they will bank it for you. So number one, Baba won the election. But the reason why Baba couldn't sit on that throne is that, Baba himself, he must have handlers. And by him having handlers, yeah, because your handlers are the people that will be advising you, that will be running your day-to-day schedule, that the people that will be telling you that, when you go to this function, this is what you need to say, this is how you need to react, your body language should be this, and this is not what you're not supposed to touch. Remember back in was it 2007 or 2013? When Baba decided, or 2017, Baba decided to talk about Mao. And it really costed Baba a lot, despite the fact that the president of that day, including his deputy, was a selected president. That is the fact. We can't run from the fact. Yeah? His deputy today is the selected president too. So you remember when Baba was invited in the United States, and there was very, very simple questions that were being asked. The questions like, what do you think Oh, what do you think about GMOs? You remember what was answer? What Baba gave us an answer. Baba said that when after I've been elected, yeah, I'll ask my constituents, my voters, the taxpayers, and the selected president, the selected Mr. Tourist Ruto today, when he went to United States and he was asked the very same question about GMO, and he said, "We'll take it immediately." And you can agree with me. We can both agree that the United States is part and parcel to those people that scrutinized the system, colluded with few individuals in our country to give us a selected president. And that is the reason why we are not sitting at the sit on throne, the throne seat. So today, I won't want we go much to this, since it's not under our topic today. But at least I've given you a hint of what exactly is needed from us. And that is the reason why I've even equally, and I'll share with our team so that we can see if next time we'll come up with the topic. But today's topic is talking about, should Baba warm up for 2027 or not? And if not, who should be? Now, kindly thank you very much for those that are watching, those that have watched, the ones that are with us. Thank you very much. Feel free to be part and parcel to this conversation. We have our link on the comment section. You can use that link, just configure your phone, your camera, and your audio, and it's going to be much more possible for you to join our conversation. I want you to be part and parcel to this panel, so that at least we can listen to what you think and how you feel things should be. Yeah. And thank you very much, my brother, for that question. So my explanation is your question is so broader. It's so broader that it needs a serious conversation, because if we go much more deeper, there are a lot of things that we never did right. And because today you will not just tell me that a thief will just wake up in the morning and start going to rob. Thieves do plan. And those people that rob as our victory, the people that denied Baba being the president today in this republic, planned. They sit down, they come up with plan, they decided to task people, so and so go and do this, so and so go and do this. You know, they came up with the team. This team was supposed to do this, you know. So with us too, we need to understand, number one, who is going to be at the helm of the coalition as our candidate. And after we have known, we will need to go back much more deeper, ask ourselves a very simple question. Hii mvua hutunyeshea toka kona gani? A very simple question. So that we can work on our house and put our house in order. I can give thanks. Before I forget, I want to give thanks to our members of parliaments in the parliament and both parliament and senate. I can see they're up to task, they're working Guys, sorry for, we are so sorry for the technical error that has happened, and we are so sorry. You know, we are in a country where almost everything isn't working right. Our internet today is not working right. Everything is not working right. So until you just wonder, but that is life. We have our, let's continue. Let's continue. Kindly, if you're joining now, or if you have been part of the program before, I would love and I would request you share our program with your friends, with your family and contacts. We have one comment from our sister Naomi Shania. She's saying, yes, Stephen Mwangi, if alive, should try even at 110 years. He deserves it. Remember, our topic today is a question, and our question is so simple. We are asking if you think, Baba, the Right Honorable, my President Raila Odinga, should warm up for presidency of 2027 or not. So, and remember, you can join our conversation. You just get our link on the comment section, and with that, it's going to be much more possible so that you can be part and parcel of this conversation, and you're going to be our guest. Remember the country. Let me go back to what I was saying before the error or the issue from network. The country that we are in today, if you don't plan yourself in advance, you ask me, I'm telling you, there are things that might not go right. And remember, one of our brother was asking if Baba have been winning, and the reason why it hasn't been possible for Baba to be at there. You know, there is a difference. We have to differentiate between winning and sitting on the seat. Oh, we have had the only president that got elected without anybody's victory being stolen was the late President Emilio Mwai Kibaki. That is back in 2002. Kenyatta took, I don't know, but I can find how he became the president and all that. But we all know someone decided to make him the president. A lot of history stories about that. Let's leave that aside. How Moi became the president during their elections. Moi stole. May his soul rest in peace. I've got no problem with anybody. The first term, that is from 2002 to 2004.